Y'all makes it so
Fucking adverts, man.
how much money
Jesus.
you're spending.
I'll pass
We shall now have a small hymn called Gangster's Paradise to play us out.
You want to tell me what this is all about?
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying to chalk. I really hate the trip, but I gotta loaf. As they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G your little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. Been spending most of their lives living in the gangster's paradise. Keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Look at the situation they got me facing.
There we go, lads. I hope you like my little break dance in there.
We all
Right.
have a mental breakdown once in a while.
Let us continue our tour, gentlemen. That was awkward. I got in the wrong seat there. Yep, wrong seat. Now, you see, the best thing about being APC, lads, if you're in a hurry and you want to get to the burger shop, you got this special little noise, you see.
Ah.
Oh.
Don't worry about damaging the vehicle, sir. It's a company vehicle, you see.
Oh.
Righto, I'm going to take you to a nice little romantic spot. We always check down here for people dogging. You know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a local hotspot for doggers, you see. Oh, that's a no entry. Never mind. Whoopsies. Good job there's no police around, isn't it?
I think I have to turn that in.
Now, remember, lads, there is a speed limit along here, but if you've got one of these flashing lights and sirens, mate, you can just ignore that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And here's your local spot for doggers, sir, on the right-hand side. It's usually this car park, at 6 o'clock on a Saturday night they seem to come down here. We just come make sure they're all being good, do you know what I mean? Hand out protection, that kind of thing. You'll see them down here flashing their headlights and tail lights, you know? Yep.
Yeah.
Then they come up here afterwards, you see. I'm just going to go off-road, lads, don't worry. I'm a trained mechanic. What they do afterwards, you see, lads, they come up here and they cleanse their souls from their evil doings, apparently. You get lots of, like, may the power of Christ compel you and repent your sins and that kind of thing. Then they usually have a barbecue up here, you see, which we don't mind, as long as they invite us. And what we did one day, actually I'll show you, lads, if you'd like to step out. What we did last time, they had a big barbecue here. It was quite an organised event, it was. There was posts on the local bulletin board and everything. We put a zip line down to the PD helipad over there and a little basket, and they were sending burgers and sausages over. It was ever so nice.
That's
I mean,
not too bad.
most of them made it, but we did. It was quite funny because about halfway up there was a dolphin, you see, and he jumped up and he snatched the what's his name, that Boyden feller, the one in charge, commissioner. They snatched the commissioner's burger, you see, out of his bum. It was quite funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Damn
mean,
those dolphins.
have you boys ever been up to the castle up there? My great grandfather's grandfather built it.
Oh.
Let's go and have a look, lads. I'll show you where he died, you see. It's why it's not finished being built. He slipped halfway through. Terrible accident. Yep, I got a personal number plate on my car, lads. I just had to change my name via depot to RL84761. Here we go, boys. Have you got your seatbelts on, lads?
Of course.
Do you need a booster seat in the back, or are you alright, sir?
I'm alright. I fucking am.
Alright, it's just I think you're only about 5'3", you see, so you can't be too careful.
Oh,
How tall are you, sir?
yeah. How do you say it? 5'4" or 5'6".
Oh, you should be fine then. Yep, we'll just have a little trip up to the castle. I take it you've seen the police station, lads?
Yes. A couple of times.
Don't get yourself in trouble.
No.
Oh, I forgot to
Good boy.
indicate then, look at that.
Good fisherman.
Oh, fisherman, sir, how's that trade for you?
It pays well.
Now, you see this road sign... Oh, sorry, sir, what was you saying?
What?
Sorry, I spoke over you there, sir. What was you saying?
No, sorry.
Okay, see, this road sign here causes a lot of confusion. I sat here for 4 hours once because it never turned to go.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
But, you know, you've got to learn somehow, haven't you, lads?
Yeah.
This house here on the right-hand side, lads, this used to be a brothel back in the day. All the pirates used to come over there. It's now a police station, you see. They took it over. Kicked out the pirates last week. But they used to come here and that used to be a brothel, that did, for all the pirates.
This island got quite some history.
Oh, there's a lot of history here, sir. Yes, yes, there is.
Yeah.
You see that white house on the left there, sir?
Yeah.
I was born in that house, I was. Dropped straight from the balcony. The paramedics missed me, you see, and I hit the pavement. But, you know, I think I'm alright. Right, we'll go up to the castle. This is a pedestrian-only zone, sir, so once again, we have to use our flashy sirens and lights, and then we can drive up the bloody road, you see, up the pavement. Oh, ow, oh, ow, oh, ow. That's right, lads. Hang on to your hats. It's a bit bumpy. Oh, shit, I should have brought the off-roader.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Christ. I got a lowered bumper on the front. I forgot about that one. Give me a second.
I'll be back in a minute.
There we go.
There we go, boys. Then you turn the siren off and you call it in on the radio. Yankee Doodle floppy disk. This is Mike November Papa Spearmint Chewing Gum. Emergency over. I detained 75 criminals. There we go, lads. Right,
Where
so
is the grave?
my great 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 grandfather's grandfather was building this castle. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to call him Peter because that's his real name, you see, and it's a lot easier than stammering. So he was building the wall on the right hand side there, and you see that tree, that wasn't there, you see. He had a little bit of wooden scaffolding there and he fell off and he died. So they stopped building the castle. That's why it looks like shit, you see. That's why there's so much missing. He died making it, see. Oh, you're back, are you, sir? I'll show you boys the aerial view from the tower. It's very nice. Just mind your step on the way up. That's it, lads. You don't have to bow on the way into this one, you see. This is just mind your step. Stay to the right. Keep your hand on the wall. One hand on the wall, lads. All right, one hand on the wall. Oh, don't run, sir. Oh, Jesus. You wouldn't want to fall down there, would you? Blimey, you'd break your shoes or something.
Oh.
Oh, good God, we got a sights here. Oh, it's you, sir. All right, how we doing?
Just a random guy in the tower.
So down there,
Looking
lads,
us up.
straight across is the cookhouse. It's just down to the right slightly. You might have to... Ooh, don't lean out too much. Jesus. You might have to lean out and have a little look, but it's just down there. And that's the local cookhouse for the fishermen, you see. They cook their turtles there and their fish and things like that. It's ever so nice. You can actually see the
Turtles?
hospital from here as well. There you go, look at that.
Oh.
Kavala Hospital, mate.
Isn't cooking turtles illegal?
Oh, yes, sir, but it doesn't stop them doing it, do you know what I mean? But yeah, you can see Kavala La 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 Hospital over there, sir, with the great NHS force ran by a true legend himself. His name's Montgomery Piff Tiffin II, sir. He's a bit weird, but he's doing his best, you know what I mean? And if you'd like to look out of the south-facing window, you can't really see much. They didn't think that one through very well. If you're asking me, they should have put the window there, really. I mean, it's a much better view that way,
Yeah.
but whatever. Yeah, this castle was built in 1812, sir. Yep, using the latest technology at the time, which was stone. Yep, they seem to have used a lot of stone. There used to be a roof on here, but they made it out of lead, you see, and the gypsies came along, and well, you know what they're like, sir. Strip the bloody lot. We tried to catch them, but they got on a horse, you see, and the little cart, no, they was gone. They was gone before I could get them in the car. But down there, sir, that was going to be a chapel, just straight down there. They decided to turn it into a toilet block in the end. And there was an explosion one day because they didn't fit the pipes properly, you know, to like get the gases gone from all the poo and all that. And just poof, up it went. That was gone. Alright lads, mind your step coming down. It's a bit slippier going down for some reason, so just watch your step. Alright, Christ, that's a hell of a way down, isn't it? Jesus, look at that drop. You wouldn't want to fall down there, would you? Bloody hell no, sir. I did inquire once at the local council if I could put a trampoline in down there, you see. I thought if people fall down it'll be funny. But the only problem is if they jump back up higher and it fires them out into the ocean, I'll be liable, you see, because it was my idea. You see that pile of dirt there, lads?
Oh.
That pile of dirt that you're standing on, sir, is sacred ground which you're not allowed to stand on. That was actually shipped here from Egypt,
My
sir.
apologies. Oh.
Yeah, they shipped it in and they carried it up here in tiny little egg cups because they didn't have spades back then, you see. But obviously they had egg cups. Oh, Jesus. That's right, so you can take a small sample, but you have to leave a £1 donation in the wall just here, in that slot. So that's up to you, lads. I'll be outside when you're ready.
There you go.
You okay, sir? You seem to be leaning to the right-hand side quite a lot there.
Yeah, I'm kind of gay.
Have you broken your side, sir?
Yeah, my hips. It's a condition I got born with.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir. I didn't realise. Now, I'm just going to fix my
laying on
car.
a table, and when I
She was laying on a... Wait, what? She was laying on... What did you, like, come half out and then, like,
she
hang
was
over the
laying on
table?
Yeah, and I fell down and landed on like a fucking sharp edge, and my hip fucking snapped.
That happened to my cousin Rick, you know, sir. Yep. He was born over the edge of the table. They caught him in a dog bed. It was ever so funny. Right, let's get these wheels repaired, because this is not an off-roader, you see, and I might have accidentally come off-road, and let's continue our tour, lads. Have you got your seat belts on?
Of course, safety is #1 priority.
That's great, sir. It sounds like the Russian hacker I used to watch on YouTube.
Yeah.
Safety's #1 priority. I can't do the accent, sir, so I
Yes.
won't bother.
You have the glasses, though.
Oh, jeez.
Almost.
Bear with me, lads. There's a rogue rabbit there. I just had to dodge him. Dangerous round here, you know. We had a crime last weekend, right? A rabbit, little rabbit, came up to this castle, actually. It was just here in this doorway. And he pulled a bloody knife on a visitor, sightseer. Pulled a knife on him, he did.
Oh.
Little bugger.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a tough old town, this one, you see, lads. Tough old town. There we go. Got to take it easy down here. Otherwise I've got to explain to the boss why these cars all smashed up again. I got away with it the last time, though. I just said someone stole it and went for a joyride. I arrested a homeless guy. He couldn't speak a word of bloody English. It was ever so handy. Down here, lads, this used to be my house, it did. This one here on the right-hand side, you can see it's gone a little bit of ruin now. They've really let it go, but it used to be a lovely house, it did. that was my great friend of mine. He was. He used to own it before me. Now, have you ever seen a film? I don't know if you would have, but it's called The Bridge Over the River Kwai.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's an old film, sir. It's about a wartime, and they built a bridge over a river, and they had a big war on it, and it was actually based on this bridge right here.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
speed
this
limit
is
on
a
this
big
bridge
bridge.
is 8 miles an hour. You're not allowed to go faster than that because then the rubble starts falling off the bottom, you see. It's quite old. Also, if you've got
Oh,
fat
you
passengers,
basically
they have to get out
jumped
and
over
walk
this.
after you, see.
Oh, yeah.
This is a local recreation ground on the right-hand side, lads. It's a bit quiet at the minute due to this COVID virus and all that, so everyone's staying indoors. But usually there's all kids running around here, and there's also a weird man who likes to hang around on the outside of the wall with binoculars as well. But he says he's bird watching, but I don't know, mate. I'm not so convinced.
Yeah.
A few years ago, we had a big recession. They was building this. This was going to be the local police station, you see, and we was going to take over the football pitch as a helipad and a runway for a very small aircraft. But funding ran out, you see. They started to build the building opposite on your left-hand side slightly, and the funding ran out because of the recession, and they had to stop building everything. Terrible it was. It's never been touched since. It's been like that for bloody years. I mean, you can go inside, but it's a bit dangerous. I'll give you a quick tour of the hospital there, and then that will conclude the tour today.
Alright.